Bad comms is bad comedy.
We go out into the world and we murk bad comms.
We find bad comms, we murk it out, and we record it.
We're professional bad comms murks.
Murk the comms. Greetings, Internet, YouTube. I'm Rod Murk.
I'm Nick Murk.
And this is Murk
Murk
the
the
Comms. And if you don't know if you've seen us before, we are two professional bad comms murks. And what we do is we go out into the world and we murk bad comms.
Bad comms is bad comedy. We find bad comedians, we call them comediocres, and we murk out their comediocrity.
Because that's what we do as professional bad comms murks. Okay? And we're good at it and we love it. And as a professional, we have a calling and a responsibility to murk bad comms. And as you may already know, unbeknownst to us, it was bestowed upon us through our DNA RNA. Okay? And we would not change it for anything. It's like a choice that we cannot choose. But if we were to choose it, we would have chosen the same choice that was already chosen for us. Bad comms is good at a lot of things. Okay, nothing does bad comms like bad comms itself. But one thing bad comms will not do is murk itself.
And bad comms that goes unmurked only spells disaster for everyone. You, the people that you love, the people that you don't love, everybody you know, everybody you don't know. All right, people that you might have used to be close to and then had a falling out with and remained estranged for several years due to hurt feelings, and then one person decided to be the bigger person and reach out and they were felt, and you've rebuilt that relationship and that bond, but in the back of both y'all's heads, you're not fully trusting the other one, but you're in it because you want to make it work. Those people. Also people that you might normally not associate with, but because you're obligated to go to this person's party, this other person's going to be there, and you're going to have to converse with this other person, and perhaps maybe at the end of the night you'll walk away thinking to yourself, oh, I'm surprised I haven't been as close to this person before. Or you might think to yourself, that person really sucked, and I'm in the future going to specifically not attend events that they are at to avoid them. Those people. All kinds of people. These are the people that are in danger of bad comms. And that's what we're going to talk about here today. Bad comms and how they posse up with other bad comms.
Bad comms will protect and promote other bad comms with its lies and deceit. And they know they're just bad comms. They think strength in numbers, strength in numbers. If we get in a group, people are more inclined to accept us as good comms when we're really just a bunch of bad comms.
But that's not the case. That's not the case. A group of bad comms is not good comms. All right, and that's what we're going to talk about here today on this video is the grouping of bad comms and all the harm that can come out of that. Bad comms they just really like to sit around and S the D of other bad comms. They're not interested in comms, in good comms. All right, they're interested in S and the D of other bad comms. They're interested in setting up their wagon of bad comms and hurting all their bad comms young.
They form one group mind, one consciousness of bad comms. One group bad comms, and they push forward, and they try to shove that bad comms down the throats of anyone and everyone who's around, in and of associated with that event. Okay? And not anymore. That's not going to fly anymore. That's why we're here, two professional bad comms murks who are dedicated to going out into the world and murking bad comms, whether they're in a group or by themselves. I'm Rod Murk.
And I'm Nick Murk. And if they're by themselves, so be it. It's a quick murk. It's easy. You check it off your list. One less bad comm for the bad comms out there. And you'll find that whether it be one or whether it be 50, that it's really all much the same.
Okay, if you decide to go in there and your particular murk for this instance calls for murking of 50 bad comms at one time, then do it. If it only calls for doing one at a time, only do one at a time. As a professional bad comms murk, you need to make that decision. You need to know how to think on your feet. What does this call for? Unless you prepared ahead of time, then you're not thinking on your feet. You already know. Either way is good as long as you have the success of the murk. And as a professional bad comms murk, you need to know which one to do in what situation, 50 or 1. Okay, if you go in there thinking 50, maybe you brought 49 yous with you inside. Okay, maybe there's you and 49 other yous there to murk the 50 bad comms. And you can do it as a professional bad comms murk if that's what your particular murk of that situation calls for.
Yeah. When you figure out which murk you should use for said bad comms murk, then you'll know. It's whether it's 50, whether it's 1, but when the time comes, you will know it.
And it seems like it's an overwhelming thing. Oh no, as a disciple of the murk, I'm only seeing to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm only seeing to hear, and by I mean you guys. I'm only seeing to hear, and I can't tell because I'm so new to this wonderful thing of murking bad comms, and I'm so focused on becoming a great professional bad comms murk that will go down in history. I only see here. However, over here, I will be able to see once I get there. There will be here. Okay?
There will be here.
So don't be intimidated. Don't get discouraged. Okay? I only see here is not what you think it means. Don't panic. Okay? Don't put down, you know, your disciplehood of the murk just yet. Because you have to trust in yourself and in the ways of professional bad comms murk that you will eventually get to there where there is here. And you will. You will if you continue to watch Murk the Comms and subscribe to us here at YouTube, Murk the Comms, and follow us on Twitter, and you watch us live on Justin TV, and you get out into the world as a disciple of the Murk, and you start murking bad comms on your own and recording it live and bringing it here to the Murk the Comms community where we can all dissect it and learn from each other. And you know what? That's a community.
We put up our videos that are tutorial videos that lay out all things murk for you, the disciple of the murk, so you might have a pattern in which to fashion your own murk as you are a new murk going out there. Eventually, you will hone your own and create your own individual murks. But for now, you have something that Rod Murk and I didn't have. You have a stepping stone. You have guide tools.
Right. And, you know, that's a great thing in and of itself. Okay, think about that for one moment. Don't stop the murk, okay? Just to think about that. You know, put it on the back burner in the back of your mind and think about it after murk. If you're out there right now watching this broadcast while participating in murking bad comms, I would say be cautious, okay? Tread lightly upon those actions. Is that part of your murk? If it is, and the success of the murk is number one, then keep it up. Keep it up, and I suggest you record that and explain to the community how you did that particular murk, because I encourage it. We encourage it here at Murk the Comms. Is it not a part of your murk? Well, then no. Then we can't stand by that.
Everything that you think of, everything that you might do, you need to set it right next to number one on the priority list. The success of the murk. Every thought that goes in your head, you need to bring it right down here next to success of the murk and weigh whether that thing contributes to the success of the murk. If it doesn't, it's out.
It's out. Toss it out. Toss it out. Don't hang on. Don't hang on like a hoarder or some mother of one child. Okay? That child is gone. Whether it's dead or in college, you're not ever going to see him again. And you need to let that go.
You need to find peace with it.
You need to find peace. You need to go have other babies. And if you can't, shame on you. Shame on you. Okay? And unless that's part of that particular murk, then good job.
Yeah, let's just put that out as a already said. Anything that you're doing that gets you a successful murk, good job.
It sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like a lot of work, and it's daunting, and I don't want any of you guys to get discouraged. I know it seems like a lot. And sometimes you want to throw something in there that you know is definitely fun. And one of the things that we know is definitely fun is called a giveaway.
All right. What we have here is an ultra compact DVD player from the guys down there, Kobe. It's top loading, comes with its own remote. It's DVD fun in every room, and we're going to be giving that away, so if you're interested, stick around. We'll have details for that coming up. Once again, it is an ultra compact DVD player from Kobe.
And if you're interested in winning that wonderful product from Kobe, stick around. It could be you. That was fun.
It was.
So thanks for watching today's video. I hope you guys learned a lot about bad comms in a group, when and if you should merc them singularly or when they are all together.
And check back here for more information, all things Merc related. Get out there, get on the Merc trail, open your eyes, see the bad comms around you, and start mercing bad comms.
Listen to your intercoms. Intercom, get out there. 2011 is the year of the public merc. Merc bad comms, record it, bring it to the merc community here live at YouTube. Send it to us, email it to us.
We want to see it. We want to see your mercs. We want to see all the mercs of bad comms that are going out around the nation. So don't be shy. Get out there and merc out bad comms. It's what needs to be done. Merc them out. Come back and tell us about it.
You're well on your way to becoming a professional bad comms merc. We need more like you. Join the merc movement. I'm Rod Merc.
And I'm Nick Merc.
And this is Merc
Merc
the
the
Comms.